Joining us now is Father Patrick Suh, who will be speaking with us about the Called by Name campaign. Father, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So, can you tell us first a little bit about what this campaign is and specifically what inspired you to launch it?
Yes, thank you for having me here. Firstly,
Of course.
call by name is something that has been spoken about in many vocation directors, and I've been to the national conference and been talking to so many of the directors, and it's something that a lot of the different dioceses have been doing over the past several years. And so I'd heard about it, but then I realized I don't know whether this is the right time in our diocese. But I have a quarterly meeting with our cardinal, and in the quarterly meeting, I never brought it up. And he was like, Father Patrick, there's this thing that we did when I was in Indianapolis. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's somehow you get people, young men's names, and they get submitted, and we invite them to an event. And I was like, oh, called by name. So it was the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, I believe, that the Holy Spirit was like, all right, this is the right time to do this. Right? All my predecessors had heard about it, and they never did it for whatever reason. But the Holy Spirit said, all right, this is the time. And he spoke through the voice of the cardinals, which is why we have decided to do it. What it is exactly is the opportunity for more than just myself to start talking about vocations, right? So I'm the vocation director, but if the vocations depend just on me, we're never going to get any vocations. Plus, if I talk to a man and I'm the only person that has ever spoken to him, then it's just my opinion that this man could possibly be a priest. But the idea is for a church to call men to the priesthood. And again, I myself, I'm in this administrative office. Please excuse the mess over there. We just had our Quo Vadis camp, and we're still recovering from it. But the idea was then to have a weekend. We chose Good Shepherd Sunday, and we said to all the priests, please, on this weekend, on Good Shepherd Sunday, preach about being a good shepherd. Preach your vocation story. And then put these cards in the pews, and then ask the people, hey, you, the family members and the friends of one another, you know better than us who around you might possibly be a priest one day. And we ask you, give us their contact information so that we can invite them to an event. We can start the conversation about vocations, to introduce to young men the idea that the priesthood is a wonderful life, and then to invite them to something more.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's obviously so vital to our church just to be getting these vocations. How's the campaign been going? How many names did you receive through the campaign, and what are the next steps you plan to take once you receive these names?
Campaign went really well. I don't even really like talking about numbers, but we had about 550, 580 submissions. So of the pew cards plus an online QR code, about 580 names were submitted, but then some were duplicates because multiple people thought this young man should potentially be a priest one day. But in the end, I think we have about 511, 513 names. So the idea is now to take all those names, and then the cardinal is going to write a letter for each of the men and invite them to what we call a St. Andrew's dinner. At this event, the cardinal will be there, the auxiliary bishops will be there, the pastors, myself, the whole team will be there. And then we want to show them how joyful priests can be, that this is an amazing life, to really talk up the priesthood and invite the men to go deeper, to introduce them to the idea of discernment, and then to give them the tools necessary in the months to come to be able to discern well that life.
It's beautiful. And we always hear so much, and people always talk about how important vocations are. Can you just speak to that a little bit in your own personal perspective? Why is it so important to promote priestly vocations today?
Where do we begin with this one, right? The priesthood, it is the great life of self-sacrifice on behalf of the church, right? I was actually just on vacation somewhere, and I was at a church, and I was given the honor to celebrate, and I was distributing communion. And what makes life worth living is the life of love, right? Anyone that doesn't have love is pretty miserable and lonely. But what love is seeking the good of the other. And for every single one of us, our greatest good is God. And there I was giving God to people, distributing communion. We don't have Jesus in the Eucharist without the priest. And all of us have made mistakes, and we don't have the forgiveness of the Lord guaranteed outside the sacrament of reconciliation without the priest. We need priests for so many important ways of connecting with the Lord. They're kind of the mediator, the in-between, the intercessors on behalf of the Lord, and then the ones that raise the petitions of the people up to the Lord in a very real and powerful way. Without the priest, this world would be lost. Wow. And so we need more priests nowadays to bring Jesus to the world.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Father. And before we let you go, can you just explain to us where our viewers can go to learn more about this campaign and get involved with priestly vocations?
Yeah, you can go to our website, newarkpriest.com, newarkpriest.com, and we have a whole slew of information for any man who is discerning and wants to go deeper.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Father.
God bless you. Thank you.